Imagine you're in the ER after a bad accident. Two doctors are on call, both board certified, same experience, same credentials.
One looks like they could be on the cover of a magazine.
The other, solid but not turning heads. Quick gut check. Which one do you ask to operate on you?
If you're like most Americans, you'd pick the better-looking one without blinking.
But here's the uncomfortable truth. That instinct could be costing you the better doctor.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the sneakiest biases in our brains, the halo effect. It's the reason beautiful people get treated like they're smarter, kinder, and more capable, even when the facts say otherwise. Picture staring at the sun on a clear day. Sometimes you see it sharp and real. Other times, a glowing ring makes it look way bigger and brighter than it actually is.
That ring, it's called a halo.
The halo effect in psychology works exactly the same way. When someone shines with one standout positive trait, like stunning looks, we automatically assume they're great at everything else. Smarter, more trustworthy, better leaders.
No proof needed, just the glow.
This isn't new. The halo effect was first spotted in the early 1900s. But psychologist Edward Thorndike nailed it down in 1920. He studied U.S. military commanders rating their officers on totally separate qualities: physical appearance, intelligence, leadership ability, and character.
The results? Officers rated as physically impressive also magically scored sky high on intelligence in leadership.
The correlations were way too perfect. Why? The commanders couldn't separate the traits. One strong impression created a halo that colored everything else. Some soldiers got boosted by their halo. Others got hit with the reverse, the horn effect, where one flaw drags down their whole rating. This bias shows up everywhere, including right here in American schools and colleges. Teachers and professors often give better-looking students higher grades, even unconsciously. One powerful study looked at the academic records of over 4,500 college students. Independent raters scored their attractiveness from ID photos, sorting them into below average, average, and above average groups. Then, researchers compared grades from in-person classes where faces are visible versus fully online courses with minimal face-to-face interaction. The finding? Attractive students earned significantly higher grades in traditional classrooms. But that advantage vanished online. Without the visual halo, their performance looked average, just like everyone else's. Bottom line, looks can literally boost your GPA when people can see you. So here's a real-world rule of thumb for all of us. Next time you're choosing between two equally qualified professionals, doctors, lawyers, hires, even dates, pause and ignore the halo. Pick the less conventionally attractive one. They've likely had to hustle harder, fight more bias, and outperform expectations just to get to the same spot. Often, that makes them the sharper, more skilled choice. What do you think? Have you ever caught yourself giving someone extra credit because of how they look? Is it realistic to beat the halo effect at work, in school, or even in everyday American life? What other shortcuts, like fancy degrees, charisma, or social media followers, trick us the same way? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. I read and reply to as many as I can. Your stories make these videos better. If this video opened your eyes to how first impressions really work or made you rethink that one bias you've been carrying, let me know right now. Was this useful for you? Hit yes in the comments. Where in the US or the world are you watching from? City and state. What time is it where you are? Your answers help me tailor more content just for you. If you got value today, smash that like button. It really helps the algorithm show this to more people who need it. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an insight on psychology, decision-making, and leveling up in real life.